Monday!
Monday!
Yeah! So we just had our sprint planning like we usually do. It's going to be a bit of a short week this week because it's the Easter bank holiday weekend coming up. So we've got Friday and Monday off.
Yep.
And I've got Thursday off as well because visiting my mum. But yeah, exciting week. Forget about localization. It's gone. It's done. It's done. It seems to be going quite well though. So we've got like about twice as much traffic as we usually get to the store page and twice as many downloads. So
Yeah.
But the things that we're going to be focusing on this week mainly are you're going to be starting on the new book for Colour Pixels, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right. So Patreon, the poll is over. It's finished. And the Amusement Park pack won. So it's going to be all like carnival, theme park, amusement rides related stuff. So yeah, made a good start on that. May probably be getting enough to get the store page up by the end of the week. Try and get as much done for that. But yeah, that should be pretty much it. Obviously, other than that, YouTube video today, like normal, but should be pretty straightforward week. And yeah, you're a little bit going on to a big task, right?
Oh yeah. So this week I was starting on Switch. Woo! You can see I've got all the stuff out. Yeah, so I really don't know where to begin with the Switch stuff. So I'm just gonna sort of like have a go, see where I get at. So I know that the game at the moment won't be able to control at all because no controller support or touchscreen support. So you won't be able to play the game at all. But I think I'm just gonna start by trying to just get it to run on the device. I'm sorry, my dad. It's funny. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I was showing Lee earlier, but the sea monkeys are getting really big now. You can actually like see the various bits moving and stuff. It's quite cool. I think I'm just going to top up the water and feed them again. It's that time of the week. It is almost 2 o'clock now. Wait, no, it's not. The clock on the wall needs needs adjusting. The clock's went forward at the weekend for us. But anyway, distracted. Yeah, so I spent this morning. There were a couple of bugs to do with hexceed and Colour Pixels for Mac that I quickly addressed. I had to get the old Mac out, get all that working. It was just a bug with the localization for hexceed, and some of the config for Colour Pixels needed setting up and testing. But I think it's all good now. It was just a small task. But anyway, the fun stuff. So hexceed on Nintendo Switch. So on Friday, I installed all of the correct packages and stuff that you get access to when Nintendo gives you Nintendo Switch access. So I've got it all installed and it's all set up in the project. So now I've got this new Nintendo Switch build target, which is great. Yeah, so what I've basically just been doing this morning is going through and trying to get it to run. So a lot of the time I've spent today is actually just trying to get get Unity to build, like to create a successful build. Mainly the issues were Steam and Discord. So there's various APIs in the project that aren't supported on Switch, and if it spots something that's not supported, it's just like, no, not having it. You're not having a build until that's fixed. So I've been removing all of those only for the Switch branch. Yeah, so I've got it built now. I've actually got it deployed onto device, but then I get a handy message saying application crashed, which is great. But I think I know where to start with this. So when we first got the Switch, I managed to get a Colour Pixels build working. I had to gut most of the project. Yeah, one of the first problems that we ran into was the way that we handle save files is completely different on Switch. So I've sort of built hexceed with that in mind. Any of these set statements that says like file.exists, so just checking to see if a file exists, a save file exists, that needs to be swapped out with the Nintendo's equivalent using their SDK and stuff. And there's quite a few instances of that, but I've consolidated it all into one file, so it should be quite easy to track down where all the problems are. But yeah, so I'm just going to try and remove all of the save file stuff for now, and then I'm going to rebuild it back up with the Nintendo stuff once I've actually got the project working properly. But yeah, progress is progress. One annoying thing with the Switch dev kit is it uses more power than it can charge from my PC. So to run the build, I have to have this cable plugged into the PC, but this doesn't give enough power to actually charge this. So I have to keep plugging it into the socket and keep turning it off. I keep forgetting to turn it off. Otherwise you're going to run out of power. But it's a small thing. Yeah, just slow charging. It works! Kind of. Only the UI is working. There's no other way to control it. But yeah, it actually launches now. Good stuff.
Morning, Lee.
Morning, Rob.
You tired?
Apparently.
What you doing? What you doing?
Yeah, so it's Tuesday. We just had a stand up. Making a good start on the Corner Pixels book as the plan today. Obviously got the Amusement Park book, so that's what I decided to call it. Seems it could be more inclusive than Carnival or Theme Park, so one with the Amusement Park.
Didn't realise theme park was actually like a park that's themed.
I mean, it makes sense when you think about it.
Yeah, it does, but I just didn't occur to me.
But yeah, main goal is to get the store page ready, so I want to get the first 5 images in game, so we can get that push to test build, so we can get the screenshots and everything. But yeah, the store page is the main priority to get that ready. But yeah, what about you, Rob? What are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm continuing on with the Switch stuff. So yesterday I managed to get it hexceed running on the Switch, and I made a start on the saving and loading stuff. So there's like a lot of extra things you have to do. Like you have to take into like user accounts into account.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's lots of stuff like that, and like when you're saving a file, you have to tell the Switch not to close the game, and just like a bunch of stuff like that you have to take care of, which you don't have to for PC. So I've just been trying to sort that out, but hopefully I'm gonna have time to start looking at some input controls as well later in the afternoon, just so we can actually start testing it properly. Exciting stuff though. I'm programming again.
Yeah, it's a little bit more progress now. I think I've got saving and loading working properly. So now once the game actually loads, it takes a second. And a few more. Yeah, so as soon as the game loads, it prompts you with the user select thing, and does this because it ties your save data with an account, so you have to sign in first. I've made a dummy account. Just select that, and then it will just go off your save files for that account. So it remembered that I was on the bonus aisle last, and it remembered that I've changed the audio settings from the default as well. So yeah, good progress. I'm just gonna make a start on some better controls, because I can't really test much else now without actually being able to play the game. So yeah.
So it's 4 o'clock. I just thought I'd drop you a little update where I'm at. We're working on the first 5 images for Color Pixels, just so we can get some screenshots ready for the store page. First few came on quite well. I've got quite a nice selection of different things that are sort of carnival theme park related. Obviously some corrections been on some of these images, but they were still quite straightforward. On to the last one here, and I picked an image that I thought was here's the original. I thought it was pixel art. Turns out it's just an image of a real Ferris wheel that's been compressed down. And the issue with it is that if we zoom in, you can see it's got loads of grids over it due to the compression, and that doesn't translate very well at all into color pixels. I don't know a quick way to quickly rectify that either. So after doing a bit of research, I thought the best way of me doing it is going to be tracing over it, and this is where I'm at so far. So it's coming on alright, but it's taking a bit of time, because I'm literally just tracing over the image to get the main points across. So I've cut out bits in the bottom that aren't necessary at the building, and the little thing over here that's been cropped in the image. I've just cut them out, just gonna have the Ferris wheel and then the sky behind it. But it's taken a lot of time.
Yes, it's about 5:30 now. I've just about finished my hours for the day. But I've made some good progress with the input stuff. So you can now drag side to side and tap on things. And I've mainly just been spending a lot of the afternoon on zooming. So you can zoom in and out, but occasionally you get some weird there's just a couple of weird bugs. So like, let's see if I can do it. No, it's working. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see that little snap. yeah, it's just a couple of things like that to work out. But you can tap all the hexes now, and you can hold to mark bombs. Probably needs to be a bit clearer about that, like how long you have to hold, or you might even want to try a double tap, seeing what that feels like. But good progress.
Morning, Bob!
Morning, Lee.
Morning! It's Music Wednesday. It's also your
Wednesday.
last day of work this week. Oh, Easter.
Oh yeah, I've got that Friday energy. Joe, you got like loads of energy, but you know you're not going to get anything done.
That's very good. We just had a stand up. Should be pretty straightforward one for me. I'm just going to be doing more Color Pixel stuff. Hopefully get a build out on the test branch. I can then get the screenshots and stuff, get the store pitching off. But other than that, just getting more images, putting them in game, getting them up to standard. And that should be my day. What about you, Rob? What are you going on?
Yes, I'm going to start off today by doing a quick build for current pixels, so you can take those screenshots for the store page. But other than that, I'm just going to continue on doing touchscreen stuff for the Switch. So we've got like pinch zooming kind of working. There's a couple of bugs with it, so I'm going to look at that. And I think when you press and hold for marking bombs, we need some more feedback from that because you can't tell when to release and stuff like that. So just improving on that though. It's pretty much there though, touchscreen stuff. So
Yeah, so we're making some good progress. Yeah, so the touchscreen stuff is pretty much there. There's still a bug with if you use more than 2 fingers, but I think it should be fine. But yeah, I've been doing some UI stuff as well. So the cross button in the corner is gone only for Switch, and the display settings panel is missing now, only on Switch as well. Just because it's useless on Switch really. But yeah, I think it's going well. So you can pinch properly now, and then you can move around, and you can pinch and then move around as well without letting go. Yeah, getting there. I think what I'm going to do now though is look at this press and hold. So if you press and hold, you just wait for a while, and then you release, and it marks it as a bomb. That wasn't a bomb. It's not very helpful, but yeah, we need some sort of indicator to make that a bit better. But yeah, I think I've just been improving the whole system in general, really. One of the problems I've noticed is we've got this like quite sizable lag when you go back to the main menu. It just black screens for quite a while. I don't know what's causing that. It seems to be fine when you're loading into a level. But yeah, I'll have to look into that. Yeah, it's too long, isn't it? Far too long. But yeah, getting there, slowly but surely.
So it's 3:30 now, and I'm just going to take a little break from making images. So you can see at the top there I've got, but I think that's 4 new ones here. They only go into the game, because I haven't done that yet. Whoa. It's very nice bits of sunlight in. But yeah, I'll say that the new images need to go in game. It'll take a few minutes to check those over, but once they're checked, I think we'll take a break from the image making. I'm going to go on and do we're thinking of doing a little Discord sort of competition that's a bit different from the new standards. So normally we would just do a giveaway using the bot. We've got a bot called Giveaway that literally just you add an emoji, and then at the time limit, it'll randomly pick the winner. Which works for our purpose most times, but you want to get a bit more interaction in Discord. So what we're thinking is running a competition that's a bit more manual, and we're going to get everyone to post an image from Color Pixels with the hashtag, and then we'll use a generator to pick one someone random from that, just to change it up a little bit and hopefully get things a bit interesting. So I'll host that now, and we'll see how that goes on.
Yeah, so time's getting on now. It's after 6. I'm stayed a bit longer than I really should have, but I made some good progress on this touch and hold stuff. So I've got this UI little thing that pops up and completes, very similar to what you see now, colouring pixels really. I've been trying to get it to match up with where the hexes are on screen. I haven't quite got there yet, but I just could give up for the day, I think. Yeah, good progress, but still some work left to do, unfortunately. So I'll have to just tackle that when I get back on Tuesday. But yeah, sea monkeys are good. Huge now.
Good morning, it's Thursday. As you can see, it's no Rob, it's just me today. Starting a day off, having a bit of a longer weekend. It is a bank holiday this weekend as well, which means today's the last working day, so that'll be the last end of the video will be today. But it means long weekend for us, which is very good, very exciting. It's Easter, if anyone watching this backdated. But yeah, in terms of plans for today, obviously it's going to be a lot more of colouring pixels, just getting some more images in game. Not that many left, I think it's about 8, but we're getting to the point where it's difficult to find extra stuff to put in. But we'll see what I can get, and I'll take you along with that. There's a couple of extra things today as well. One announced the store page, the merch page, we said last week should be available. Making that live today, well, it's already live, but I'm going to be announcing it on all the platforms. As well as that, thankfully I got the email back from Steam through this morning saying the Amusement Park store page is also approved. So I'll make that live, and I'll get the announcement stuff for that as well. So there's a couple of extra things, but them two are small tasks. I'll be getting back onto doing the actual DLC book for the rest of the day. But yeah, I've just put the announcements live, well, on Twitter and Discord so far, debating doing it on Steam as well. But one thing I've realised, we've chose the 1st of April to announce the merch page, which is a bit of an oversight. People might think it's an April Fool's. But I prefix each message with, this is not an April Fool's. Hopefully people don't think we're like trying to make some sort of corporate joke. But yeah, so the page is live. It's been live for about a week now, but we've now announced it. And yeah, anyone can go and visit it and purchase any items if they want to. I might get more added on there if people want it. But yeah, hopefully it goes smoothly. So yeah, I'm about to go on lunch. But I've just finished up all the announcements just before I do that. So the Amusement Park page is now live, and all the announcements are out for that. So that's everything on the website, on Steam, on Discord. Yeah, it's all announced. Hopefully we'll get people interested. As it says here, it is voted on by the Patreons. So yeah, it's chosen by the community. Hopefully the community like it. So one of the issues we're encountering with this pack is there's very, very little pixel art readily available for Amusement Park. So what we're doing instead is we're finding some assets that are solid vector art. So for example, these ones here, I found some Carnival games. Bought this asset pack here. Obviously this isn't a pixel art at all. So what I've done, I've put them in this into a single image. I've also shrunk it down to a size suitable for coloring pixels. But as you can see here, there's quite a lot of texture lost and details lost in the resize. So what I'm doing in the meantime is making that transparent and tracing over it. So far I've got this duck stand traced out. But yeah, I'll be tracing over everything here and getting an image that's suitable for coloring pixels. So yeah, it's end of Thursday now, it's end of the week. It's been a pretty good week as well. On my part, been a lot of progress made on the Amusement Park DLC book for Corner Pixels. I think it's 15 images in game now after today, which is pretty good going, considering 3 days worth of work. I've also made a massive stride on getting Hexceed onto Switch, which is absolutely huge, and hopefully we'll get some good progress on that soon as well. Got some other tasks done, such as getting the merch page out there. Make sure you check that out in the link if you're interested. I've already had 3 orders today, and we've only just announced it today, which is really impressive. Didn't expect that at all. As this video coming out, the Amusement Park DLC will be out as well, so make sure you check that out in the description below. It's a pretty good one. Hope you guys like it. And yeah, that's everything. As always, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't already. The numbers growing much higher than we expected. And as always, thanks again to the Patrons who are at the end of the video as well. But yeah, see you later.